a show. Sorry, I'm running a little late today. But my camera works. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't work. That works. Maybe. Hi, everybody. Right? Looks right. Sometimes I gotta flip it. No, I think we're okay. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to a fun-filled episode of You Can't Do That on Salesforce. New project today. New project. Speerdecks. What the heck is Speerdecks? Yet another idea rambling around upstairs here. I'll turn that background music down a little bit. Hopefully y'all can still hear that. In case you're really interested in background music. What is Speerdecks? Speerdecks is my well, let's see. So I've done a couple of Dreamin' events, couple of sessions, speaking sessions. I brought my deck, I brought my idea. They collected my idea, decided if it was a good idea or not, and when they did think it was a good idea, they said, "Hey, why don't you come speak on this?" And then there was a kind of a process to do the speaking session. Varied from from Dreamin' event to Dreamin' event, but all generally the same. You get assigned a person, got to do some dry runs, or at least do kind of a talk through of your deck. And then as I was doing this, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a way for me to say, I like to speak at these things, and here's my stuff that I've spoken about before, and if you would like, I will share this, with you whenever you announce that you're doing an event. So it kind of cuts out that whole submission process, right? So it kind of goes from like the demand side to the supply side, I guess. I don't know. You kind of end up. So how do we make a clearinghouse, if you will, for speakers to share their wares and to align them with or connect them with events that come along? Could be Dreamin' events, could be other stuff. I'm talking specifically in the Salesforce world. I'm sure this process plays out all over the place, right? But just to keep it in the Salesforce space, so we can build something around this. So that's kind of my thought, and I think this will be very platformy. So I don't know how much tech. Well, we'll need some tech. We'll probably need some flow. We'll need some things to do automation. I think this is like a community or an Experience Cloud site that people are logging into, the speakers are logging into. And then I wonder if there's a kind of a back-end experience, or maybe it's another community experience. We'll have to think about that, where the session organizers could log in. And then I think where this might get interesting is like, can we do some matchmaking with if a conference says we want to focus on these topics, can we do some, I don't know, AI stuff to get topics and speakers and sessions connected? Could they recommend sessions maybe that they're looking for, and could people opt into those? So there's my idea, and there's some nice stories to pull together around that whole concept as well. So with that, let us Speerdecks. Working title. Oh, volume is quite low. Let's see. I hope I'm not blowing anybody's ears out. I'll turn this up. Is this up? How about now? If you're out there and it sounds good, bad, or ugly, let me know. That is better. All right, thank you. I can never get the levels. I always fidget with everything before the show starts, and probably making a mess of things. But all right, well, let's get on screen. Nope, that's the wrong screen. That's the right screen. Let's do a little bit of mechanical work here. I need a scratch org that, well, first I need to authorize this dev hub. So I think I might need to enable this dev hub. I set up yet another dev hub because I got too many things going on. I think they allow you to have maybe 3 connected Scratch orgs to a dev hub with a plain old free dev hub. Well, let's enable all this stuff. Sounds fun. Unlocked. Language extension. Einstein. Cool. Yep. Expiration email opt-out. We're not going to have any. Yeah, we'll just leave it. We're not going to have any. We're not going to have any dev hubs. Or I'm sorry, we're not going to have any sandboxes off of this. So, let's see. Allow dev hub to create Scratch orgs using this org shape. Do we need org shaping? I don't think we need these yet. All right, so hopefully this is a dev hub now. So let's authorize it as a dev hub. Oops, where are you? Nope. All right, what's the deal here, y'all? Did I not just click that? Did that not just work? How about authorize? I'm really confused. What? Am I crazy, or did that just not pop up? All right, well, to the CLI documentation, SF CLI authorize dev hub. Let's see. This is kind of older flavor, so we might have to muddle through the command line here. SF force. Oh. Not there. I'm gonna look this up and see if I can find the new SF flavor of it. There we go. Org login web. Set default dev hub, alias dev hub. Okay, let's do this one. Let's call it Speerdecks dev hub. All right, it's asking us to log in over here, but I want to log in over here. I think if I just hit this, it's gonna... Nope, just kidding. Let's find some passwords. Okay. Let's see, we happy with that? Successfully authorized. Okay. Now, can we create Scratch orgs? Oh, let's create a project first. Maybe that's what was, maybe I just forgot the very obvious step of creating a project in this folder. Yep. Is this the folder I want that in? I made the folder before I... Let's delete this. And we'll create it again. Okay. Still can't create a scratch org though. That's really weird. Okay, we're going to create a scratch org from the command line. Let's see if there's anything in our config. I'm sure there's some other settings that we want in here, but I can't remember what they should be, so we'll have to hunt and peck for those later. But at least we have that. And what do I need to pass this? Okay. I really don't know. I hope we can, like, you know, push and pull when the time comes. That's our dev hub. Let's call this scratch org Speerdecks. I think that's right. Oh, are we in the wrong folder? What is going on? Where are we? There we go. I think I just had to refresh the view there. Does that look right? I think it's running. There we go. I've never seen this view. That's fun. I don't think I've ever called that from the command line. All right, we got a scratch org. Can I actually access it? There's something real funky going on with this. It's not... Maybe I have to reinstall the extensions. Let me create the dev org. I might have to close and restart this. Let's see. And these are all installed. My scratch org is ready, but I should have some stuff here at the bottom that lets me open the org. Well, we'll just keep working from the... Open scratch. Okay. Create. All right, hopefully it knows that that's my... Feels like this is kind of stuck too. Just org open? I think so. Yep, there it is. Wait. Nope, wrong one. wants to open in another browser window, but that's not the one I want, friends. One more time. There we go. Okie dokie. That took a minute. I'm not really sure why my Visual Studio Code is not behaving. But here we are. Okay, so the other thing we want is probably draw.io so we can collect our thoughts. Okay. So what is this thing? What is Speerdecks going to be comprised of? Well, we know we need users. I wonder if we need a speaker object between the user and this. Or is a user just a speaker? That could be, we just grant them permission to be a speaker. So maybe we need that, maybe we don't, I don't know. A speaker is going to have decks. That could just be a file, right? Maybe. Can you attach a file to a user? Could I just make a folder of my own? Put my decks in it? I wonder. If I was a community user, what would this look like? Could I access my file? So that's a question we have to think about, is how do we access files? Then if we have probably need something to represent an event. And then so I don't know if that speaker is going to be a thing. So let's see, what's the story here? Let's write it out. Let's see, new event announcement, I guess. All right, so when a new event is announced, what happens? We're going to have a create event record and create an event record. I was going to say in Salesforce, but that's pretty self-evident. The event has some, has some info, name, date. Maybe we need accepting submissions, because maybe you want to go in and create an event but not announce it yet. That might be it. Now we just have an event in the system. Yeah, maybe some other metadata like the location. So this could also be interesting, right? If we could sort of get get a speaker clearinghouse with a side order of event listings in a comprehensive place. That's probably a really bold thought of mine, but why not? And then we could have an event, event link. So we're going to try not to be the event management system. We're just going to try to be the speaker and session content managing system, maybe, across the whole ecosystem. Okay, so there's one story we probably have to answer. Pretty short story. So this is a new event creation, right? Speaker. Oh, I really don't like this format. What are you doing to me here? And where did all my... Here, let's fix this. That looks terrible. What's going on? Do we have some kind of line height? Yeah, we do. Look at that. So speaker registration. What are they going to do? They're going to go to... I think they're going to navigate to... say the Speerdecks community. Register. We'll make very light of that. So we need to be able to do that. Let's see, speaker add deck to, call it the library. All right, so they're going to log in, and then they somehow need to, you know, we're going to upload a file somewhere. Do we need a deck object to support that? Or maybe we just have like a Speerdecks, a Speerdecks object, and then they can put all of their, you know, all their decks on there. And we can do versioning, right? We can upload a different version of the same file. Should be able to support that. But they're going to log in somewhere, log into the community, have some mechanism to upload a file that goes somewhere. They need to be able to view a list of their view decks. Probably pretty simple. See, you know, see a list of decks. Probably when they uploaded, they added deck. Maybe there's a some description, some keywords. So it's not associated with an event yet. We're just saying, hey, I got this deck that this presentation that I've run is really the, you know, what this is about. So view my decks. There'll be some other stuff, you know. I'm on the fence with this deck object. Oops. I'm going to call these out a little differently. Let's call this a community user. And then, I don't know, let's say this is a platform user. That's, I'm being flip with the terminology there. So what can community users do? They can log into the system, they can register and log in, they can provide their decks. And then what can let's do this. Let's call this a speaker user, because I don't want to over imply tech here, but I'm thinking that these are community users. And then we'll say this is an event user, which is maybe a platform, you know, or a full user. We'll see about that, because I guess you could be an event user and a speaker user depending on what your situation is. So it'd be kind of cool if they were all community users, frankly cheaper too. Create a new event. Maybe again, keywords, descriptions. That could be used for matchmaking. Very simple matchmaking. And then somewhere in between here is where the actual matchmaking happens, right? So an event deck. Looks out to both of these. Oops. Some groovy little functions inside this app. Wish it did the spacing thing like Lucidchart does. All right, so a speaker submits these, and an event user submits these. And then on this event deck thing is where a lot of action happens, so we're probably going to need so new event creation, and then I think there's like new event announcement, right? Check the accepting submissions button, or or maybe people can choose their own stages / path, right? This is a path. I don't know if we prescribe those or notification. Notify speakers. Maybe all. Maybe by topic. Maybe followers of the event. Speaking of the event, we probably need a speaker's ability to view events. And then pitch is the wrong word, but I can. When an event is active and accepting submissions, I can pitch to it. I don't know what that looks like. Click something. There we go. Cool. So that would create one of these event deck records that is seen by both sides. Okay. We got some stuff to start with here. Let's see how much this can just live in a community. That would be my. I'm gonna go for that. Pretty new one. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's spinning. I don't know what we want to use here. We could do BYO. BYO will be more fun because we get to build stuff. That's kind of the point. Microsite. Yeah, let's BYO. While that's cooking, what kind of licenses do I have in this org? I think they give me some. I think they give you some community licenses. Customer Community Plus. I think that's what we're going to need. I think we need that because we're going to have to do some permissions. I think so because, well, let's see. You want to share your, I guess the question is, would I as a speaker want to share my deck to everybody to see it? I guess that could be an option, right? But in order to be able to make it private, we would have to start with a sharing model that doesn't allow it to be visible by default. And I don't know, I always run into regular customer community users work great until they don't. And maybe we can scale back into those at some point, but I'm going to try to go let's go with the Community Plus users to start. Okay, so we're going to need a profile to, well, do we need a profile? Yeah, we should make our own profile and kind of strip away the get to minimum access for customer community plus user. This is what we want. Let's clone this. I feel like I'm going to hit the limit on the field length here. They have access to some stuff. I don't think we're going to need it. Thanks, Reese. Maybe next week. We'll release readiness is today. Oh man, I got some stiff competition for viewers today. I'm excited about the new release. I just watched that flow session that Salesforce did. There's so much good stuff. All right, we know we need to strip this down. Yeah, it does seem huge. I haven't paid attention to just how much content there is out there. I'm going to leave this as is for now. I think we are going to come back and scale this back, but at least for our purposes. We'll leave it as is. We'll have to make a couple customer users to test this out. Turn off those emails for now. Guest users see other members. No, I think this is a logged in only situation. This may turn into a permission set also, instead of just the profile. Allow partners to register. And give them this. We do need an account for them, don't we? Headless, no. Login default. Okay, good for now. And then did I activate this? All right. Let's go over to the builder. Let's see where we can get started here. Gives us a login page, right? Okay. Well, let's just publish this for now, and we can make sure that we can get somewhere. All right. Maybe there would be some public pages that show, well, we'll need to show the events, right? So that would be fair for a guest to know that those are out there. What else would we need? Maybe to see somebody could want to share their decks with the world and use this as the home base for storing all that stuff. Maybe. And this kind of doesn't care. I mean, if we build this in such a way that it doesn't care what kind of events you put in here, I'm thinking Salesforce land, but it wouldn't have to necessarily just be Salesforce. Let's see. Let's get the URL for this site. And let's make sure we can actually log or create a user for it. Sign up. Lovely sign up page. Really nice. We can probably do some work there. SD1. I'm going to say, I think we can get away with SD1. I don't have that many aliases out there. Super secure password. Uh-oh. Can't be processed. What's going on? Oh, and I've been logged out over here too. That's interesting. Hopefully they send me an email or something. Registration error. Portal. Oh, geez. Everybody's favorite error. Community error. I am miles away from... There we go. Oh, here's the other fun one. We have to change. We have to make a new role in a Scratch org. That's weird. In this case, it gave me a CEO role. Oh, but wait, I have a CEO role, but I can't just assign the CEO or the admin role to. I can't assign the. You can't assign an existing role to the Scratch org user. You have to create your own. Is the experience I've had. Okay. Now let's go to the account. And I think I'm the owner of it. That should do it. Oops. We don't have an all view? That's weird. That's real weird. There we go. Speakerdeck users. And yep, my user is the owner. Okay, let's go back to our registration, see how it feels about this now. Cool, we're in. And did that send me a welcome to? Probably not, because I'm not sending. I think I have all the emails disabled. So, to do. We probably need some. We do need ourselves a. Well, I have it here. I got a Speerdecks repo. Let's make a project for this. So we can start tracking some stuff. I don't know, what view do we want? It's just Kanban. Looks good. Keep track of some stuff out here. Okay. All right, so when I log in, I want to, well, we got to make a couple objects here, right? Can we display files? Let's see how far we get with just plain old files. Oops, where am I? So I should be able to loop the objects here, right? Where's my repeater? The grid looks nice. Let's see. I don't have any files in here yet, so it's probably not going to show much. Let's make it a... Oh, can we specify the pagination in the columns and such? Items per page. Let's see. Oop. Nope, don't do that. Do we have a third one out here? I think. Can't really tell. Visibility rule. Let's see, we're going to show the title. Oh wait, the image URL. Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't want that. Come back. This is going to be the title. Yep, and then I don't think we have a description yet. Okay, cool. So let's just publish this so we don't lose it. And then we need some files. So we got to figure out how to get some files in for this user. How would we do that? Do we need a BYO file uploader for this? I feel like we do. Let's see. Working with files. Experience Cloud site files are tied to the site context. Customize Experience Cloud site libraries with images. Limit files. We don't want guest users uploading files. This makes me wonder if we want a, if we do want a deck object, because then I can make that deck object, a person can create the deck object, and then they can upload files against that deck object. Thanks for stopping by, Reese. See you later. Okay, so we won't have a upload. I picked the LWR, so it's like pretty bare bones. If I'd pick maybe one of the other templates, might have more of these features built in. Sorry, I got something in my. There we go. Nope, there we don't go. It's like I have one beard piece, like right here, doing something weird. Let's look at files in the org. Nothing owned, so how do we... There isn't a files component, is there? Nope. I think I'm going to create a deck object and then upload to that, because maybe you could have variants of decks. And it's not really even a deck, right? It's like it's your session. So you could have variants of. I'm using deck as a, you know, kind of the colloquial term here, but it really is your. Yeah, I guess we could call them sessions, right? So let's create that. Activities, field history, sure. Search, yep. And launch new customer tab. Got to set up our app. And do the permission set hustle here. Let's make an admin to start. Where are you, session? Can't spell. Let's make session user over here too. So as a community user, I can create and manage my own of these, but other people shouldn't be able to see them. Let's create a second permission set group here too. Oh, you can't clone. That's a bummer. It's really weird how it jumps between the name and the... Oh, I see. We got these just backwards. That's fine. It's not fine. It's bugging me. Here we go. Speerdecks user. And we'll add the user level access to this user. And then in mystical land, this new user that we just created would have that applied to them. This is, oh wait, custom person account. That's interesting. User. Oh, that's the role. What am I looking at that funny? Okay, so let's. We will need to make this happen in an auto magical way at some point. But we want to give this. We want to give this. We want to give all of our community users this permission set. And yeah, so now they should be able to log in and see sessions. I feel like BIO is going to be kind of tedious. I'm gonna take back what I said, and let's create another Experience Cloud site that is sort of pre-packaged. Because I think what we want to do before this looks awesome is just make sure it works. So I think one of the canned I think can I do the BYO aura and that will show me more stuff that I can work with. I don't really want to pick one of the templates because I feel like I'm gonna have to pick it all apart. Or maybe I do. Maybe I don't really care. Let's grab the help center. We'll call this SD2. It'll come with a lot of stuff we don't need, but all right, here's the site. Let's fire this up again. Turn this off again. I wish you could do permission set groups here instead of just the individuals. Maybe it's coming. All right, and then registration, right? I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of person accounts. It might be fine, but let's stick with what we've got here. I need to turn any of these on. And we did this. Yeah, we did that already. Okay, let's activate this one. So even though I have two experience clouds, I should be able to log into both of them. Did I push the button? No. All right, let's go over to the builder. So let's see what this gave me. Did this give us any pages? We do have a file. Okay, so we can use that right off the bat. And I mean, again, file is technically not what we're after. We're after sessions. So let's add a sessions. page. While that's cooking, I want to take a look at the, I want to get back out to setup. Let's take a look at the sharing settings here, because we want to make sure that those are locked down. And where did our session object end up? I think even internally we want that to be private, depending on who are. Okay, can customers see or can users see each other? I mean, I feel like that is useful in a site like this. Users can share their own user record. This is the detail page, I think. Okay, so we should be able to log in, create a new session. If I take that away, does it take away the new? Yes. So I think we'll have to take away the trying to remember what I can do out here. All right, that's fine. We can use the standard record list layout, and maybe we can remove this change owner in the layout itself. All right, well let's log in as our user here. Oh wait, I didn't publish yet. Okay, then what's the page? What's the URL for the list? Oops, don't do that. Session object API name, filter name. So if I just go to session, is this going to get me there? Yes, okay. Okay, cool. So new create owner and the other printable view is not there. Let's create a new session. Okay, here's my first session. These have got to go away. So now if I go back to my session detail, page. Chatter. Do we want chatter? I think we have to enable chatter, right, for some of the features here. Let's see what's in the related list here. I can upload a note and attachment. I feel like we can just change the layout of this, right? Tabbed activity view. Not sure what that is. Okay. Well, let's. I think we have to update the page layout. Oops. Let's make a new page layout and assign it to that. We're seeing a lot of these out there right now, right? What are the options it's showing? We don't need new contact, we don't need new case. Maybe we want pull or link, clone. Okay. Submit for approval. Should we do some approval stuff in here? I think that's going to be the session event, or the event session. Okay. Let's put the files related list out here instead of the notes and attachments. Use the newfangled stuff. And then let's do the page layout assignment. We should be able to assign the right one to our community user. Okay. Do we have to enable files for... Do we have to enable chatter in order to enable files? Let's see. Is it in my related list? Oh, there it is. Okay. Not up here, though. Let's close out the other site so I don't get confused. So you can't remove this. Chatter isn't enabled, or the user doesn't have chatter access. Okay, well that's neat. Let's make a. Just gonna make a deck. My first speaker deck. Let's do it as a PowerPoint file. File uploaded. That's cool. Oh, I didn't put anything in it. Let's make it have something in it. And I'll upload a new version. Wherever that went. Where did you go? Oh, for goodness sake, come on. So here's our file details. It's shared with nobody right now. So this is out here automatically. I don't know if I need to make a page of my own for that. I can put a files list out there, I guess. I want to get rid of this chatter isn't enabled gunk. There really isn't another way to do a record detail. Oh, wait, this is record information tabs. Okay, hold on. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just want record detail out here. Yes. That's better. Get rid of this. Put the related records. What? Files? Didn't we put that in the layout? I thought. Yeah, it's in the rated list, so. Do a little navigation out here too, because can't get there from here right now. Let's pick an object. So am I missing you? Where are you? Oh, because we haven't... wait. Now we've built this thing, so I don't know why it wouldn't... Oh, let's go to the... We'll go to the session list site page. We've already got that out there. What? Oh. I think that's all we need. All? So wait, is there no longer a navigation? What am I missing? I thought in Aura you could use a nav bar? Oh, we can use the tile. Alright, fine. Let's put that up in the... It should have the theme navigation. Hmm. Maybe we can use it in tiles. That's weird. Well, that's fine. Just want to be able to get around. Oh wait, I didn't put that on the right page. Let's put that on the home page. Okay. It'd be cool if you could configure the tiles themselves. Not that it matters. Again, we're ultimately going to make this kind of zhuzh it up for our own stuff. Valid page. Oh boy. Oh, default. Okay. I don't see any. So just have to leave the navigation down there. Take this thing out of here. Template footer. Goodbye. So I guess we have to update our navigation to go to default. I want to go back to this a second. Should I not be able to accrue to... I guess I can't because it's already, what? It's already a site on the page? Or a page on the site? Okay. Featured topics, not right now. Just curious what this is going to do. Nope. Can I just get a list of records? Yeah, this isn't what I want. I just want to show the most recent. Okay, well. Did I just zone out and not see the record list component? Where is this stuff? Oh, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm like all thumbs out here. What is going on? My goodness, I just want. Is it because of the template I picked, or like let's go show all components. See if I can I do that? Yes, please show me all the components. I still don't see it. This is kind of ridiculous. What's going on? I'm gonna guess with the template, depending on the template that I chose, it's not gonna give me stuff. Yeah, I picked the help center. I should have just picked the BYO, right? Can I change that now? Is it too late to do that? Let's see. No, I think the template's pretty well stuck. No. All right, well, instead of wrestling through this, I totally forgot that it really does depend which one you pick, and lo and behold, the BYO template does pretty much everything we need it to do for our purposes. So that's a little better. I was wondering, what am I? Something is wrong. Okay, well, one more time. Third time's a charm. Let's make a new site again. SD3. That's the one we. There we go. Sheesh. Oh, it's going crazy. Oh wait, I think we missed a step here. We have to, yep. We have to add that as a member. go back. Okay, let's just pretend like SD2 never existed. Did I miss anything out here? I don't think so. Now back to the builder. Whew, this should be pretty lean now. Yep, all right. We're good with that. So let's build up this. We are gonna need to make our own theme so that we can have like a consistent header and footer. But that's fine. First things first, let's get a session page out here. Whoops. New page. Oop. Oh, it's a dog. Dog cam. Oh, you can't see him. He's down there. All right, here's our session detail. I don't want all the stuff. I just want the record detail. Get rid of this. I guess we could use the header, right? Put that up there. Just take the stuff out of it. Oh wait, we can't. Never mind. We need a couple of templates to maybe put some left-hand, right-hand column stuff in here. Let's add related. Oh, we don't want the whole related list. We just want the related record list. But it is. It's kind of, let's see. Oh, can we just use the related list single? Let's see. Yeah, that'll probably work a little better. Oh wait, that's still the old. I did publish, right? Well, if I show this, not that one. Oh my goodness, do I keep putting the same one out there? Yes. Awesome naming convention. Related record list and record related list. Oh, wow. Okay. This is kind of weird though. Like, this is not what's on the page layout. Mm-mm. I think it's still going to show it, but I really just want it to show the files. I'm really jumping the gun with wanting to see the updates out here. We're still looking at SD2. Oh my goodness, people. I am totally with it today. Let's set up some navigation here. Should we just make a theme so that we can get a common header and stuff out here? I think we just need to do that. Haven't made one of these in a while. I haven't had to touch Aura in a while. Let's see. Theme layout. Okay, we'll just yoink this one, I think. And where's our project? There's nothing in here. This is so weird. I think I'm just going to quit. Oops. Now, did I install this with NPM? I forget. We'll find out. Yeah. Maybe I just need to update to the latest version because like nothing is working out here. You can sort of deploy these with you can sort of deploy Experience Cloud sites. The newer LWR sites I think are easier. Some of what we're going to build here is kind of throwaway, just to show that. What? Oh wait. All right, I'm going to update this and then hopefully we'll get all of our functionality back. It's been a day. It's been a day of stuff not working. Oh. Is it me? I don't know. Let's quit all this. All right. We're going to reload VS Code and everything is going to be better. extensions are activating. Let's see. Is this an Aura component or an Aura app? I think it's a component. Yeah. Yeah, the metadata for Experience Cloud sites, the older ones, is not nice. They have these bundles now, these digital experience bundles that they might just be for LWR sites. I can't remember. They're much more portable. And they move around a lot better. But yeah, the older versions were nasty. You couldn't move parts of them. It was really unreliable going from org to org. So it's gotten better. It's definitely gotten better. All right, let's create a new Aura component. All my stuff is back, so that's super cool. We can actually be productive now. SD3 theme. That sounds good. And we'll just steal this one. And I just really want a header and a footer, I think. Well, okay, a nav bar would be fine. Probably don't need search or profile for right now. Navigation. Let's put the header above the I'm gonna name these because I'm picky. Let's throw a footer in here too, just for good measure. Man, I haven't built one of these in a long time. I haven't built an Aura theme in a long time. There we go. Okay, now let's go. I think we just go back to, oh wait, do we need to? That's just for properties. I don't think we're going to use any properties for now. Then what do we have to do? We have to go back and tell it what the theme is, or is it just smart enough to pick it up? I can't remember. Let's go find out. What do? We tell it on a page by page basis that we're using that. Nope, I gotta tell it something, I think. Let's see, we stole this. We don't care about any properties. We don't care about CSS. It appears in your settings theme. Oh, do I have to give this a name? Settings theme area. So I don't see it there. There it is. Just kidding. Nope, don't want to do that. All right, so our footer should be common across all the pages, right? Just gonna put something in there and make sure. Yes, theme region. Okay. Is nav a theme region? Should be. Doesn't seem to like me putting stuff in there though. It's kind of weird. That's a, yep. Okay, let's publish that. We're going to throw some navigation in here so we can get around. I wish I could default the theme. Can I? I'm surprised I can't. I was hoping I could make it the default, but I don't think I can. No. Now again, I can't pick the object, right? Because we've already created a page for it. Yep. Okay. Site page, session list. Nope. No. Session list. Okay. We want this page to use our theme as well. We don't have images in these yet, but there's no other. Is there no other nav? I don't think there is. That's fine. Again, we'll override it with our own stuff eventually. It's just going to look a little ugly. Let's put Speerdecks. 36. Give me 36. Do 48. Give me 48. Yeah. Do. Cool. Here's my session. There we go. Goodness gravy. I thought there was a breadcrumb component. No? I guess not. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Nope, don't publish again. Just 2 short hours into the episode, and we are actually doing work now. Can we change the... Nope. Go here. Can we go, let's go equal. Let's, on the sidebar, I'll put the files. Okay, I don't want you on that side. Oops, it's hiding in there. Okay. There's our session, there's our files. View all files takes me here. Did I actually publish that? So we'll get rid of this. Okay, so now let's go. We need a home page in our nav. Seems weird that we have home page here, but it's not recognizing it. Okay. Okay, so our home page, maybe we can show some stuff. Let's show our recent. Let's get rid of this. Let's edit this. We'll do a 2-column situation again out here. And we will, let's put a record list out here. Maybe. Okay. No, no header for that. Kind of ugly, but well, if I do, let's see, if I do compact, can I adjust anything in the header? No. So you have to do full and then get the whole shebang here. Let's just take everything away. I guess we can show the name. Where did that drop to? That was weird. So I can't, what? I can't put this over here? Oh, I have to be very, very careful. Okay. Right there in that 1 pixel space, we gotta move it. Now we have to create a new session, global action. Can't get rid of it over there. Can I get rid of it in the page structure? Oh, it apparently is gone. Oops. So we don't have... Okay, so let's see. We can look through our sessions. It's interesting that everything is like list view driven out here, you know. So it's definitely begging for okay, so let's go create a global action. So I think we'll be able to now change this. There we go. Now, what's that going to do? feel like global actions global actions have just been replaced by flows at this point. Okay, brings us to the record. Come back to home. I should see it. I do. I should go to sessions and see it. I do. I don't have navigation out here, but that's okay. Okay. Let's let's show events. We need events. Let's create our event object. I'm going to use a custom event object because the activity object in Salesforce I don't think is what we're looking for. That's new custom wizard or new tab wizard. We have a calendar out here or something. We'll do our permission set mojo. We do want this on Speerdecks app. Okay, now let's set up the not so empowered user. It's our community user, basically. Which our community user is really just a viewer, right? Right? Is that right? The events, I think they're just going to be able to view the events that are shared with them. Not really going to be able to do anything to them. So I'm going to change the name of this. We're going to call this event viewer. And then we'll put these in the groups. So that's the event admin. And this is going to be event viewer. I probably could specify that a little bit more and call it the Speerdecks community user, but for right now, I think we're doing okay. Let's enter. Oh wait, no, we should be good. Let's add a new event. Okay, let's create an event. That's what we need. Wait. Where are you? I did assign it here, right? Yeah, event admin, and then I made the tab available, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where are you? What am I? Did I add it to the group? Ay, ay, ay. Yep, you're right there. You might hate me because it's the same. No, it's a custom object. It shouldn't matter. Let's put it in the app manager or in our app. Oh, it's already there. Let's create a permission set for the app access then. So this app is meant for our internal users. Right now, just our admin. Oh, there it is. No, this is the community. This is not the Speerdecks we're looking for here. That's the community. Wow, what is going on today? Like nothing is agreeing. Let's do the good old-fashioned close out everything and figure out what the heck is going on here. Have I indeed assigned my user as an admin? I bet you that's what I didn't do. My goodness. Yep. Oh my. Oh, we should just wrap it up. Wrap me up and send me home. Oh wait, I'm already home. Okay. Well, now let's create an event. Event A. Sharing wise. For right now, I think I'll make this visible. Well, let's check the sharing settings in this org first. Least privilege, right? Okay. All right, so let's edit our page here, and we'll We could put a status on the object. Let's go with that. Viewer gets to view it, and editor gets to edit it. I'm going to say open. We'll make open be the, hey, you can view it now status. Could we do some conditional sharing around that, maybe? Let's see, event, sure, event open. We'll share it with portal role. I'm going to change that portal role, make it read only. I really wish you could do profiles or permission sets with sharing rules. That would be cool. Okay, let's go back to our site. And on the other side here, let's add a list, record list. Maybe. There's event A. We took away a lot of the stuff on here, right? Okay. So now maybe what we want is a submit session, which would join these two together, right? We want to, okay, so also if I come back here and I turn this back to a draft, did I actually publish that? I don't know if I did. So no events. That's what we want. Come back here. Make that open. Should come back. Yep, okay. All right, so now let's, we need that object in between. let's not do a tab for that yet. I think if you have access to the session and you have access to the event, you can see this. It makes, you would have to have both sides of that equation to do anything with this. So, nope, not expense. Even though these fields are required, I'm going to create a, I'm gonna follow suit and continue with the. Yeah, sure. Let's put them on the layout for now. We might have to pull them off. I'm going to follow the permission set protocol. First things first. Let's update this. It should be. Control. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's got master details on it, so we should be good there. Okay. So make a new. I really have to get the get that Chrome extension installed. That takes away the underscores. So this is my admin user. And then let's make a event session user. So they can't see everything. They can only see. Can they delete their own records? Maybe. I wonder if that's. We may not want them to be able to do that. All right, put them in the groups. Session user. Okay. All right. Let's see. For our purposes, we're going to want a new global action. Oh, we can't see event session? That's kind of weird. Is it because... Is it because we... because it's two... it's two lookups? Well, we could have a lightning component that stores a flow, I guess, to do that. Let me refresh this and make sure I'm not missing something. Event session, right? I think that's the name. Yeah, it's not in here. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Okay, well, if we can't do that, we could just put the related list out here, right? All right, so I can go to one of my sessions and so interesting. There it is. Cool. We do need to have a custom page for event session. And we probably want to adjust the layout of that so we can see. That's what appears in the related list, right? So we want to update the session page layout, I think. No. Dumb. Dum-de-dum-dum. We want the event name. And we want the session name. Maybe. Oh, no, we're already on the session. Yeah, that's fine. Yay. Okay, so I've got ridiculous navigation. If we go back to the home page, it would be nice to have a new button here that's like, register. But so far, so good. I mean, we have, let's see, what else do we have to do here? I could I could log in and create my own events too. This is so the user I'm logged in right now is like session centric. I could have a user that logs in, same account or same license type, that is more event centric, like just a person who's planning the event. And then I think they could coexist. Because you don't know about an event until it hits that status. You don't know about sessions until they are shared. So that's the other thing. If an event session is created, the session has to be shared with the... Is that true? The session has to be shared with the event owner. We'd have to test that because I don't want them editing the well, no, they don't want to edit the session. They want to work in the event session in the middle together. So let's go down that path. Which would mean we need a new permission set. We have an event admin. Let's create an event user. So then, this is not a view all situation, but they can create, read, edit. I guess delete. We'll see about delete. So then what we would have is two different permission set groups, right? This would be our, if I edit this. I think this is a Speerdecks speaker. And then, you can't duplicate them. Such a bummer. Speerdecks event manager. Eventer. So the access they're going to need is they need to make events. We probably need a session. Well, I'm strictly thinking about the event manager experience, right? They need to be able to work on events. They're not administering everything. They will need to work on event sessions. And then we do need, I think, a session viewer level of access. Because what we can do is say, hey, all of these, we took all the permission sets that represent a speaker. That's kind of what we've been working on up to this point. And we put them in a permission set group called, Speerdecks speaker. Now we're making a permission set group, i.e. another persona, if you will, of the app, that's a Speerdecks event manager, I can assign somebody both of those and they will get everything. Or I can say, you're only in here as a speaker, or you're only in here as an event manager, so you're allowed to do these things, and we'll do that through the permission set group assignment. Or I could assign both, and then they can do all the stuff. So this is the event manager. Let's add those. I am going to create a session viewer, I think. And then, what just happened? Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. I thought it was going to take me to the actual. So now we'll go down to sessions. Excuse me. Whoa, falling over. I think that's read only. And then back to our event manager. Session viewer. Not really even an event viewer, because viewer is a superset of user, or a subset of user. So I'm going to take this away. You could get philosophical about that all day long. Should I include, should my permission sets be inclusive? I.e., should the viewer permission set, which has read-only access to an object, and then I have a user, an event user, which has write access to the object. I think I want the user to have read and write, so it's inclusive, and I don't have to think about, hey, do I need to make them a viewer and a user at the same time? Could kind of go either way, because it does. The trade-off is you have this redundancy now with your permission sets, but yeah, could be either or. I guess you could argue for both. I like making them inclusive, so I don't know, so I don't have to wonder if something's included or not. But then again, you might have something exclusive, right, where a viewer gets to do one thing and a user does not. I have no idea why this isn't navigating right now. Let's make sure it's actually set correctly. There we go. So an event manager can create, read, update, delete sessions. They can edit. Let's see what this is. Was this event session? Yeah. They really can't create them, right? They can read them, they can edit them. I guess you could argue that maybe it could go both ways, right? Like, hey, I'm going to create an event session. Well, you really can't do that because that's the job of the speaker. So really, this should be. Let's change this. We're going to call this event session. Well, let's duplicate it. Let's clone it. We'll call this event session editor. Okay. All right, so now this, which we'll add to the event manager, they can't create them. If I take this away, yeah, so you got to be able to read them. All right, so we're going to add editor. And we're going to take away user. Again, we're just thinking about what does an event manager do in the system. Okay. And that doesn't do anything. So from out here, we should register a new user, I think. Probably should throw the log out button out here too. Is that a navigation thing? I think I could just add that to the nav, right? Pretty sure. Let's add that. Let's add login. Yep. Can we add register? We could just take him to login, because then you can get here from there, or there from here. That up there. Okay. At least we've been trying to just live totally native here in Experience Builder. I'm okay with that. I don't know why I'm not seeing log out though. Nope, it's there. See if it shows up on the other. Nope. Okay. Weird. Maybe I just jumped the gun on the refresh. But yeah, it's not there. Hey, what is it? Is it this? Secure / logout? Nope. Just logout? Nope. Oh my goodness. Hey, look at that. Customizable user profile menu. Okay. Okay. We've got that thing that we can use. Or not. Profile? Or not? Where'd it go? It shouldn't be this complicated, friends. I thought there was a component that was like a user profile component, but I guess not. Unless I'm staring right at it and we're just not guessing at the name correctly. Okay. It might just be this. There we go. All right, let's sign up another SD2. This will be our event user. Oh, wait. Okay. What? The nickname already exists? That's interesting. Okay. So I'm nothing right now, which is interesting because I can well, I shouldn't see anything here, right? It's an invalid page to me because I have no access to anything. But if I go over to, let's find our SD99 user, which is interesting. Let's make this user an event manager. Now I can see sessions, but I can't do anything with them. If I go back to the home page, there are no sessions to display, so I think this is why that's blank, although this is showing up, so I had to take a look at that. But it's 2 o'clock. That was the craziest show. My gosh. Okay, well, we made some stuff, and it's kind of, why am I in, I'm in SD2. How did that happen? Hey, look at that. That's better. Man, I'm going to turn off SD2 because I keep showing up over there. It's just all wrong. So this looks right. Although the navigation isn't showing up on this page, but it might just be a theme thing. Anyway, I got to go. I got to get another call. I got to end this abruptly. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me build on Salesforce with 5 thumbs on each finger or hand. Maybe 5 thumbs on each finger on each hand. We'll get back at it next week. This stuff is working is the thing. I'm happy that like we're seeing what we expect to see in the community, and I think we came to the realization that you could be an event person and or a speaker person in the same system. So we'll come back to this next week, I think. But gotta go. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Tom, and you can't do that on Salesforce. Actually.